Thank you for joining us on Daily News Podcast. It's time to explore the stories that are defining our times, from groundbreaking local events to pressing national issues. All the news you need, right here on Mangalore today.
In Udupi, Energy Minister KJ George has announced the state government's focus on increasing solar power alongside conventional coal and hydropower projects. The government has approved a 2,000 megawatts capacity solar power park in Pavagada, where farmers are donating additional land for its expansion. Similar support is seen in Madugiri as well. The government is also willing to assist private thermal power plants like Adani Power Limited in Udupi if they plan to enhance their energy generation capacity. Minister George, the Congress election in charge for Udupi Chikmagaluru Lok Sabha seat, accused the BJP of spreading falsehoods to secure votes. He claimed that voters favor the India alliance nationwide. Criticizing the BJP for unfulfilled promises, George highlighted issues like demonetization, faulty GST implementation, and COVID-19 mismanagement. The promise of creating 2 crore jobs annually for youth remains unmet.
In a tragic incident in Kulai, Mangalore, a pedestrian lost his life after being run over by a tanker. The victim, Gudu Yadav, 29, a laborer hailing from Uttar Pradesh, was hit by a bike and thrown onto the road when the tanker passed by, leading to the fatal accident. Stay tuned for more updates on this unfortunate event in our local coverage on Mangalore Today.
In breaking news from Karkala, a devastating forest fire has ravaged large areas of Marn in Hermunda village and Uyalapada in Chinkaramale forest range. Reports suggest that the fire has been out of control for 3 days now, destroying numerous trees and covering almost 3 hectares of land. The Forest Department team is actively working to contain the blaze and stop it from spreading further. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story.
In order to facilitate track maintenance work in Palakkad Division, several train services will be regulated in the coming days. The Kochuveli Sri Ganganagar Weekly Express on the 20th April will be delayed by 1 hour 20 minutes. The Dr. MGR Chennai Central, Mangaluru Central West Coast Superfast Express on the 20th April will be delayed by 3 hours and 30 minutes. The Chandigarh Kochuveli Superfast Express on 19th April will be delayed by 50 minutes. The Mangaluru Central West Coast Superfast Express on 21st April will be delayed by 4 hours and 10 minutes. The Dr. MGR Chennai Central, Mangaluru Central Superfast Express on the 21st April will be delayed by 1 hour 10 minutes, and more such delays are expected to take place on various routes. Passengers are advised to plan their journeys accordingly to avoid inconvenience.
In a tragic incident on the Ambagilu-Udupi main road, a bike rider named Prabhakar Achari lost his life in a collision with a tipper, while the pillion rider sustained severe injuries. The accident occurred as they were heading towards Ambagilu main road from Perampalli. The deceased hails from Madapadi in Brahmavar. The injured pillion rider is currently receiving medical treatment at Manipal Hospital. Stay tuned to Mangalore Today for further updates on this developing story. In a heart-wrenching turn of events, the brave 17-year-old acid attack survivor from Kadaba defied all odds and wrote her Common Entrance Test, CET, along with her classmates in Mangaluru. Despite suffering from severe burns, the girl is determined to continue her education and pursue her dreams. With the support of her mother and the authorities, she was able to appear for the exam at a nearby college, making special arrangements for her unique situation. The courage and resilience shown by the young girl is truly inspiring, and the community is rallying behind her in solidarity. We wish her and her classmates a speedy recovery and success in their academic pursuits.
In a recent turn of events in Kasaragod Lok Sabha constituency, the Election Commission dismissed allegations of EVM irregularities favoring the BJP during mock polls. Irregularities were detected in 4 EVMs where the VV-PAT machine printed the BJP symbol twice. The Chief Electoral Officer of Kerala sought a report on the matter. The CEO assured the safety and flawlessness of voting machines and stated that the commissioning process is transparent. However, the issue reached the Supreme Court, where petitions sought verification of votes through VV-PATs. The ECI clarified that the allegations were incorrect. District Collector stated that the VV-PAT machine irregularities were resolved and 2 machines were replaced. While some expressed concerns, officials assured that the voting process is accurate.
In a tragic incident at Malpe Beach, 2 out of 3 tourists from Belur were rescued by expert swimmers after they got into trouble while playing in the sea. The deceased has been identified as Girish, 26, while Santosh, 24, and Harish, 30, are currently receiving treatment at Manipal Hospital. The group of 20 visitors from Belur had come to the beach after touring Sringeri and Agumbe when the drowning occurred. Thanks to the quick response of the expert swimmers, led by Eshwar Malpe, the 2 men were brought to safety. Our thoughts and prayers are with the families of the victims during this difficult time.
Get ready for a change in weather across Karnataka. The India Meteorological Department has issued a warning of pre-monsoon showers in various parts of the state, including coastal Karnataka, north interior Karnataka, and south interior Karnataka. Bengaluru is also set to break its dry spell of 148 days with expected rainfall and thunderstorms in the next 48 hours. Districts like Dakshina Kannada, Udupi, and Mysuru are likely to receive showers between April 19th and 21st, while other districts such as Bidar, Kalaburgi, and Raichur can expect pre-monsoon showers on April 22nd and 23. The anticipated rainfall is expected to bring relief from the scorching heat, although hot and humid conditions will persist in certain areas. Stay tuned for updates on the changing weather conditions in your region.
In a heartwarming moment, a talented young artist from Takotu in Mangalore presented his portrait of Prime Minister Narendra Modi during the PM's road show on April 14th. The artist, Kiran, captured the PM's attention and admiration with his sketch. Bringing joy to Kiran, the Prime Minister's office contacted him via phone and sent a letter of appreciation, acknowledging the artist's skill and creativity. The PMO praised India's youth force, symbolized by Kiran's artwork, showcasing the nation's strength and vigor. Kiran's dedication and talent have gained recognition, inspiring many with his artistic expression.
In a shocking incident, Kannada actor Harshika Punacha and her husband Bhuvan Ponnana were allegedly harassed and attacked by a group of men for speaking in Kannada language while leaving a restaurant in Bangalore. The actor took to Instagram to share her ordeal, questioning the safety of locals in the city. According to her post, the men not only verbally abused them but also tried to rob them, with around 30 men from the same gang joining in the aggression. Despite seeking help from the police, the couple claimed they received no assistance. The police, on the other hand, stated that they had not received any complaint yet and are awaiting further action. The actor did not file a complaint as her family prioritized their safety. The incident has sparked concerns over the safety of locals in Bangalore.
In a significant move amid the ongoing Israel-Iran conflict, Air India decided to suspend its flight operations to Tel Aviv until April 30th. This decision comes after Iran diverted certain flights and Israel launched attacks in retaliation. The escalation began when Iran attacked Israel following an airstrike by Israeli Defense Force in Syria's Damascus. Iran's supreme leader Ali Khamenei had promised a strong response to the attack. Following Iran's missile strikes on Israel, Israel responded on April 19th. Air India has assured support to passengers affected by the suspension, offering a one-time waiver on rescheduling and cancellation charges. For more information, passengers can contact Air India on the provided helpline number or visit their website. The situation in the Middle East remains tense as these developments unfold.
In a startling update, the WHO has reported a high concentration of the H5N1 bird flu virus strain in raw milk from infected animals. This strain, which has been causing massive outbreaks in birds since 2020, has now been found in cows and goats, a surprising development. Experts were taken aback as they did not believe these mammals could be affected by this type of influenza. The recent case in Texas marks the first human infection through cows, further highlighting the virus's ability to jump species. While the virus has been detected in milk from infected animals, experts are still investigating how long it can survive in this medium. However, the Texas Health Department assures that cattle infections do not pose a risk to the commercial milk supply, as pasteurization can effectively kill the virus. The WHO has recorded mild cases in humans in recent years, with no evidence of human-to-human transmission so far. Zhang from WHO highlighted the importance of safe food practices and reassured that candidate vaccine viruses are available in case of a potential pandemic.
In a tragic incident that shook Habali, a 23-year-old MCA student, Neha, was brutally murdered inside the BVB college campus by a man named Fayaz. The victim's father revealed that Fayaz, who had proposed to Neha earlier, attacked her after she rejected him due to differing castes. This has sparked a political debate with the BJP alleging love jihad while the Congress government defends its stance on law and order. BJP's student wing, ABVP, has protested demanding justice for Neha, leading to demonstrations in the city. Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has promised a thorough investigation to ensure the accused faces maximum punishment. The incident has left the community in shock and calls for peace amidst the turmoil.
Mangalore, today. In the wake of unprecedented rains in Dubai causing massive flooding, the Indian Embassy in the UAE has urged inbound Indian passengers to Dubai International Airport to postpone non-essential travel until operations normalize. The UAE is working tirelessly to recover from the severe weather conditions, leading to limited inbound flights at the airport. Indian nationals are advised to await final confirmation from airlines before heading to the airport. The Consulate General of India in Dubai is providing emergency helpline numbers for assistance. Let's hope for a quick recovery and smooth operations at the airport. Stay tuned for more updates.
Mangalore, 19th April 24. In a significant turn of events in Nagaland, 6 districts have reported minimal voting due to a boycott called by the Eastern Nagaland People's Organization, ENPO, demanding a separate administration with greater financial autonomy. The chief election officer has reprimanded ENPO for disrupting the electoral process, citing it as an attempt to unduly influence voters. Section 171C of the Indian Penal Code is now being invoked against EMO for interfering with electoral rights. In response, EMO clarified that the boycott was a voluntary initiative to maintain peace in the region. EMPO's decision not to participate in the Lok Sabha election reflects the sentiments of the people of Eastern Nagaland. This action, declared under a public emergency, has raised concerns about democratic processes in the region. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story. Union Home Minister Amit Shah filed his nomination from Gandhinagar, remembering his humble beginnings as a booth karyakarta in Gujarat. Accompanied by Gujarat CM Bhupendra Patel, Shah submitted papers at the auspicious Vijay Muhurat. He highlighted developmental works in Gandhinagar worth 22,000 crore and expressed pride in representing the seat following L.K. Advani and Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Born in Mansa, Gujarat, Shah's journey from RSS Shakas to BJP treasurer and now Home Minister is notable. His pivotal moment came in 1991 when he managed L.K. Advani's election campaign in Gandhinagar. Ever since, Shah has been a key figure in Indian politics, earning trust as a close aide to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In a recent development, the Supreme Court has ordered the authorities to promptly decide within 3 days whether individuals can conduct rallies to raise awareness about voting, even in areas where Section 144 orders are in place. This directive came after activist Aruna Roy filed a petition highlighting the blanket imposition of Section 144 nationwide, hindering voter awareness campaigns. Section 144 prohibits gatherings of 4 or more people. Advocates argued that while exceptions were made for events like weddings, permissions for voter awareness rallies were being consistently denied. The court has stressed that unless there are valid concerns about public peace being disrupted, Section 144 orders should not be issued arbitrarily. The bench directed that authorities must decide on rally permissions within 72 hours. This ruling aims to ensure that citizens can exercise their democratic rights effectively.
Mangalore update. Following Israeli strikes in Iran, Elon Musk took to social media to advocate for peace. The tech mogul, using his X handle, proposed sending rockets to the stars instead of aiming them at each other. Musk's message of peace emerges amidst escalating tensions between Russia, Ukraine, and Israel, Hamas. In the recent Israeli attack on Iran, reports reveal Iran's destruction of drones post the strike. The U.S., reportedly not involved, was informed by Israel prior. Iranian media confirms explosions near an army base in Isfahan. However, an official denies a missile attack, attributing the blasts to Iran's air defense systems activation. Stay tuned to Mangalore Today for more updates. Superstars Rajini and Kamal Hassan, along with actor Dhanush and Vijay Sethupathi, exercised their right to vote in Chennai today. The Lok Sabha elections 2024 have begun, and Tamil Nadu is in the spotlight for the first phase of voting. Rajinikanth greeted fans and the press at the polling booth, while Kamal Hassan made his way through supporters to cast his vote. Dhanush was seen at the St. Francis Xavier School, and Vijay Sethupathi cast his vote at Chennai High School in Kilpauk. Other prominent figures from the film industry, like Ajit Kumar, Siva Karthikeyan, and many more, also participated in the democratic process. On the work front, Rajinikanth will be seen in the upcoming movie Vettayan, while Dhanush has exciting projects like Ryan, Kubera, and Nilavuku and Melanadi Kobam in the pipeline. In a significant development, Vice Admiral Dinesh Tripathi has been appointed as the next Chief of the Indian Navy. With an illustrious career spanning around 40 years, Vice Admiral Tripathi brings a wealth of experience to his new role. A distinguished alumnus of Sainik School Rewa and National Defense Academy, he has served in various key positions, including as the Flag Officer Commanding-in-Chief, Western Naval Command. Known for his expertise in communication and electronic warfare, Vice Admiral Tripathi has commanded several Indian naval ships and held crucial operational and staff appointments. He has been instrumental in ensuring the Navy's readiness and effectiveness, particularly during challenging times such as the COVID-19 pandemic. A recipient of the Ati Vishishiva Medal and the Nausena Medal, Vice Admiral Tripathi is not just a dedicated naval officer, but also a sports enthusiast and a keen student of international relations. As he prepares to take on his new responsibilities, his extensive experience and leadership skills are expected to further strengthen the Indian Navy.
Amid escalating tensions between Iran and Israel, Iran activated its air defense system following reports of missile and drone strikes by Israel. A loud explosion was reported near Isfahan, a city housing several key Iranian nuclear sites. While Israel retaliated for a previous attack, Iran claims to have shot down drones but denies any missile attack. The situation remains volatile, with Tehran's airport closed and flights rerouted. Israel has refrained from commenting on the recent developments. These events unfold against a backdrop of escalating hostilities, including recent attacks and warnings of further retaliation between the two nations.
Mangalore, April 19th, 2024. The Lok Sabha polls 2024 have kicked off with great fervor and anticipation across India. Today marks the first phase of the 7-phase election process, with voting taking place in 102 seats spanning 21 states and union territories. Key points to note include Tamil Nadu, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, and more participating in the voting, along with states like Arunachal Pradesh and Sikkim choosing new assemblies simultaneously. The BJP aims to secure a significant victory with PM Modi and Amit Shah leading the campaign, targeting 370 out of 543 seats. Meanwhile, the opposition bloc is facing challenges but remains united following recent events. Exciting contests are underway with union ministers and other prominent leaders in the fray. The election results will be eagerly anticipated, with counting set for June 4th. Stay tuned to Mangalore Today for more updates on this landmark election. Mangaluru. Exciting news as India prepares to deliver the first batch of BrahMos supersonic cruise missiles to the Philippines. This delivery comes after a significant deal was signed between the two countries worth USD $375 million back in January 2022. The missiles will be transported by an Indian Air Force aircraft and handed over to the Philippine Marine Forces. The BrahMos missile, known for its speed and accuracy, is produced by BrahMos Aerospace Pte. Ltd., a joint venture between India and Russia. This marks India's first ever export of the BrahMos missile, with other countries like Argentina also expressing interest in acquiring this advanced weapon system. With tensions rising in the South China Sea, India aims to strengthen its defense ties with the Philippines to counter China's military assertiveness in the region. In a bid to further enhance military cooperation, India is set to post a defense attached to the Philippines, along with other countries like Ethiopia, Mozambique, Poland, and Ivory Coast.
A tragic incident unfolded at BVB College in Hubballi as 23-year-old Neha, the daughter of Congress Corporator Niranjan Hiramath, was brutally stabbed inside the campus by her former classmate, Fayaz. The accused, who had been allegedly stalking Neha after she rejected his advances, was arrested by the police. The CCTV footage captured Fayaz repeatedly stabbing Neha before fleeing the scene, leading to her untimely demise. The authorities and students made desperate efforts to save her, but she was declared brought dead at the hospital. The city police are conducting a thorough investigation to determine the motive behind this heinous crime. The incident has sparked outrage among student groups and political supporters, with protests demanding justice for Neha. The grieving mother, Geetha, expressed disbelief over the loss of her daughter, emphasizing the need for a rigorous inquiry. The tragic incident has sent shockwaves through the community, highlighting the urgent need for ensuring safety and security on college campuses.
Thank you for joining us on today's journey through the news. For more in-depth stories and updates, don't forget to visit mangaloretoday.com. And if you value staying informed, please subscribe to our channel for timely updates. Good night, and take care.